Hey guys, so I decided to start doing videos on some of my thrift store, pawn shop, and like Craigslist finds. Now I got some stuff from Craigslist that's upstairs. I don't feel like getting it right now, so I'm doing a short video right now. If it's gonna be short. Okay, so this is gonna be the first video of I guess whatever I end up doing. So I'm gonna go through the pawn shop stuff I got today first, which is only 3 games. And then I'll go through some thrift store finds. Now it's not just games, anything game related, or possibly anything old from like the 80s or whatever, like cartoon show related, some stuff like that, like figures and all that. So first up, I end up getting oh wow, I guess it doesn't focus on video, but I got Rugrats in Paris, the movie for the Nintendo 64. Might need a little bit of cleaning, but I got that from the local pawn shop. We got about 3 of them around here within walking distance. I also picked up Wave Race 64, and I also picked up Super Black Bass Fishing. It's like a fishing game. Guy looks like a baseball player on the front, sort of. But the only reason I picked this Super Nintendo game up is because I bought a Super Nintendo off Craigslist from this one guy. And all this thing I got my GameCube from. So I bought this so I could test out Super Nintendo to make sure it works. So that's why I got that. Plus, it's the first game to start on my Super Nintendo collection. I owned a Super Nintendo before, but the last one I had, the power cord or the system itself wasn't working because I plugged it in, but no light came on when you turn it on. So I sold that a while back to my friend Jen for, I forgot how much I sold it to her for. I think it was like $5, something like that. I'm not even sure if it was Jen. Sorry, but so that's to test that out. Wave Race 64. Wave Race 64. My bad. Yeah, this is one of the games I used to have. I used to own a 64 that had over 30 games, 3 controllers and all. But I ended up selling that to a friend because she wanted to get it for her husband, which I've known for a long time. Sold to them for $80 at the time, and I'm hoping to get it back soon. I offered her $20 to $40 more, so I might be having my original N64 soon. I'm actually getting one from this guy from Craigslist. I think he lives down in White Marsh. I'm here in Edgewood. And also I'll be getting another copy of this back, so this one probably end up going up for sale and whatnot. So yeah, so Wave Race though is one of the games that I grew up with. I love it. It's probably one of the few racing games that I liked growing up, besides Diddy Kong Racing, which I'm getting tomorrow as well. So yeah, if you got a 64 and you haven't played this yet, definitely get it. It's worth a try. Okay. Rugrats in Paris, the movie. I have yet to play this, so I'll test this out tomorrow and let you guys know how it is. I think each of these games cost me like $3 a piece at the pawn shop. I'm not really sure, because normally they do $5, but I got a buddy who works there, so he usually helps me out getting discounts. Plus the one guy knows me from going in there for a couple times. So yeah, so that's what I got from the pawn shop. Sorry for taking so long on that. That was 3 minutes worth. Okay, so from the thrift store, my girl, my fiance, she has The Sims 3 for the computer, so I ended up finding this expansion pack, The Sims 3 World Adventures, and paid about, I think, $2-3 for it. It's pretty good condition. It's got the game. It's complete, so that's good. It's got whatever else came in it. These little slips inside, whatever. I'm not really much of a computer gamer at all, and she is, sorta, so boom. So Sims 3 World Adventures pack and the Sims 3 Ambitions, whatever. I don't even know, truthfully, so if you know what it is, good for you. I really don't. This is also complete, pretty darn good condition as well. Every time you go to the thrift store, eventually, some games have scratches, some games are just nasty looking, some games are actually pretty good. They had a Soul Silver case there. And at first, I saw it, I was like, oh my god, I know the game's not in there, I just know it. just so I didn't get my hopes up. I opened it and boom, of course the game wasn't there, but it was complete. So I should have asked them, could have gotten it for like $1 and I could have ended up making like maybe $10 offline on eBay. But I just left it there. I was like, forget it. Doesn't have the game, so I don't want it. So the next game I got was Tony Hawk's Underground. As you can see, the sticker says $3.93, but it says a W for the white. And at the thrift store, there's always like the colors of the week. This week it's orange and white, so I got this half off and all, and it's complete. But the only bad thing is they had a lot of Xbox original Xbox games. They had a bunch of PS2 like sports games, and this is the only GameCube game I found, and I just recently bought a GameCube, so I thought I'd get it. Of course, like I said, sometimes you get games that are nasty, some games that are fair, some games that are scratched, and some games that are perfect. And this one obviously has scratches all around it, but I've had games where they were in worse condition than this, and they worked. So I got it. I was like, cool, Tony Hawk's Underground. My favorite one's Underground 2. So I was like, fuck it, get the first one. Why not? For the collection, even if I don't play it. I played it before, though. The next game I got was Max Payne for the PlayStation 2, and it comes complete. And the game disc is, let's see, yeah, it's got, like I said, you find games with scratches and all. It's got scratches all around it, but I mean, shoot, I got it for half off as well. I didn't realize that. It's marked $3.93 white, and you get a half off, so I paid about pretty much almost $2 for it. So it's not that bad. Altogether, I bought a bunch of stuff, and from the thrift store, and I paid about $24 today. So it's not that bad. Whatever. And what I was trying to say is a lot of the Xbox games, they all pretty much had water damage. So whoever donated them must have had a flood in their basement, or it was these were left out in the rain, or God knows what happened. They probably had it in a car, or their ex-girlfriend threw them out. Who knows? But next is Battlefield 2 Modern Combat, and I just saw it. It was $2.92, pretty much $3, and all. And I never played this one. I got the Battlefields for the PS3, except for I used to have 4, but I got rid of it the day after I got it because it just was horrible. And yeah, I mean, this game, it's got a few scratches on it, but it's actually in pretty decent shape. So I don't own an original Xbox. I never was an Xbox person. I've owned one before because my nephew gave me his, and he also gave me he gave me the original Xbox, and I ended up selling it at a yard sale for like $10, which I regret because shoot, I could have had one to play these games on. Okay, next Xbox game is Brothers in Arms Road to Hill 30. Another game I didn't play. It still even has like the security stickers and all. It's complete. Once again, the cover art and the booklet's ruined. Looks like there was a booklet and a map, but if you can hear it, water damage. Yeah, that is just horrible. That is just horrible. Oh my gosh. But it's stiff as a board. So, I got them. I don't really care about the inserts unless, like I said, I was never an Xbox person really, so I don't care about the inserts. They don't bother me as much and all, but hell, I just get it for the game, for the collection. Let's see, what condition? Oh, yep, that rolled away. Ew, even when I pulled it apart, a bunch of stuff fell out on the table. Now, this game there's like one scratch. But other than that, though, it's actually in very good shape. Oh, there's like 2 scratches. I see it in the camera. I haven't played this yet, and I'm still waiting on getting an original Xbox for the collection. But yeah, so, cover art. Cover art's not that bad, but it's mostly the inserts that, of course, I just showed you is ruined. Okay, now these two I was really excited about because me and my nephew was talking about them. Talking about, well, let me just, boom, Halo 1 and Halo 2. Now, yes, Halo 1 is just completely, the cover art is completely destroyed, front and back. That was some very bad water damage. But once again, I got it because online it's like, it's like what, $10 for one of them. The other one sells for around 5 and all. But no, I got them for about $3 a piece, which I don't think is a bad deal. You open it up, and the game, freaking, it's like one scratch. But to me, it's pretty much almost flawless, near flawless. And so I'm glad I got a really good copy of Halo. And let's check the inserts. I didn't check these inserts. Of course, you can see the waviness from the water damage. But, oh, it actually opens. You're able to turn the pages without any problems, without them sticking. So that's really awesome. And whatever this is, Microsoft Game Studios. Yay. Once again, you can see from the light the water damage. But, yeah. So I got that for around $3 for this. And then I got Halo 2, which the cover art actually isn't that badly damaged. I think there used to be a sticker on there, so that's what that's from. I thought it was cover art at first. But you can feel the water damage to it. You can see it like right there when the light hits it. And all it's kind of stuck to the plastic, and you see all the creases. But once again, I don't care about cover art or the booklets, the inserts. Yeah, you can feel the water damage again, but it's not as bad as Brothers in Arms, my bad. And once again, you look at the disc, it's got maybe a couple like swirly scratches well, yeah, it's a piece of hair on there. But once again, it's near flawless, so hell, we were talking about it. My nephew's got, I think it was the first Halo on there, on his Xbox 360. And he's never played Halo 2, so just the fact that we were just talking about it the other day, and I ended up finding them at the thrift store. Hell, so I definitely had to pick. Those were the first two I picked up. Now they had a copy of Doom 3 there for original Xbox, but the cover art was actually fairly decent. It's how Halo 2's cover art is. It had a couple creases, my bad, but I opened it up, and the game disc had like water stains, and the inserts were pretty bad too. But then I put it up. I was like, I'll possibly get it. All I have to do is just use some water, wipe it off or whatever. But then I'm looking at the DVDs and all, and I see the shiny spine, and I was like, oh, that looks like a steel case. So I look at the spine, and you can't really see it on the camera, but yeah, you can barely see it. It says Doom 3, so I was like, what? So I pulled it out, and this is what I find. I find limited collector's edition Doom 3. Got it for pretty much $3, and it goes for around maybe $5-6 online, possibly 10. I don't even know. I looked it up earlier. Can't remember what the price was. It's a steel book. Of course, somebody had it at GameStop, because we all know the famous GameStop stickers. But with the water damage, yes, this game even got water damage, having a hard case and all. That's pretty sad. This is the booklet. Stiff as a freaking board. You can hear the crackling. It's pretty horrible. You open up one page and you get half the page from the one torn off, and you can't even like really open up the other pages. Hold up. Yeah, see? Pretty sad when the cover art for that and all was destroyed. We got 2 months free trial Xbox Live. This expired in okay. It expired in 2005. It was never used though. So yeah, that's pretty sad too. Whoever bought this either didn't have internet or they already had Xbox Live. Who knows? I don't care, because once again, was never an Xbox person. But now that I'm doing my game collection, this will definitely be a part of it. And I look at the disc. That's what I saw on the other one. It had like water stain, but like a little bit of water. Not a water. A little bit of a wet rag and clean this off. But I don't see any scratches at all on it. It's just got the water stains on it. I mean, that one looked like a scratch over here where the light is, but it's actually, when you look at it in person, it's just water damage, water stain, whatever. But yeah, I saw this and I was like, shit, I'm definitely picking this up. I think it's a good find, for like well, damn, sorry about my voice. It's just voice is a little messed up today. It's complete, other than, of course, the art. I mean, the booklet I should just throw out. I'll just keep it in there just to have it with the collection, and if I ever decide to buy the booklet. Yeah, $2.92, paid $3 for it, and also that, to me, definitely wasn't a bad buy either. So those were the 3 games that I got from the thrift store that made me happy. And I've only played like the very first Doom. I never really bothered with Doom ever, other than the first one. I think that was, what was that, computer, or I might have had it on the 64, or whatever Doom was on the 64 back then. Okay, so out with the games, on with one game related item, and that would be Diddy Kong and standard bike building set. Now it's Mario Kart. It's from the Mario Kart Wii. It's made by Connect, and it is actually sealed. I mean, I don't know. It kind of looks like somebody might have opened it before, but it sounds like the pieces are in there. But then again, kind of sounds like they might have put it together and then stuck it in there. But yeah, Nintendo license. This was at the thrift store. It didn't have a price on it, so I don't know how much I actually paid for it. But I looked up online. It goes for around $12, brand new. And I'm just looking at the tape right now, and no, doesn't look like anybody's ever cut it, and my camera quality is kind of horrible. I'm using my phone. But yes, I got that because I'm a game collector, so I just had to get it. Plus, Diddy's awesome, especially Diddy Kong Racing. But, who can't love this character? Okay. So now, the last thing I found at the thrift store that I just had to pick up is a King Zarkon Voltron Defenders of the Universe figure. Now, the lighting sucks here, but got it for $3, and it's new in package. Well, yeah, it's new in package himself, but the packaging is a little, bent and warped. But, it's still not that bad. He's got his, I guess it's his shield, and there he is right there in the plastic, not flesh. And, yeah, it's an official Voltron figure. It's even got, a scene from the show, and it's got like a little trading card thing on the back of here. It says Top Secret Biofile. It says King Zarkon, Zing, sure. Home Planet Doom, King of Planet Doom. Profile: cruel, ruthless, horrific. King Zarkon rules with an iron fist, and is obsessed with the destruction of his arch enemy Voltron. Published by Panache Place Incorporated, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. So it's from Jersey. Okay, got the proof of purchase and all that, but yeah, new in package and all. And when I saw, I wanted to make sure because sometimes they re-release stuff and all, and this looks like around the 80s time era, of course, but when they bring stuff back out and all, sometimes it can be crappy and all that. But yes, I saw the date 1984 and I was like, shoot, have to get it. It even has like an old tag from, I guess, I don't know what year. I don't know what this thing's been up to. Of course, you can kind of see how old it is because it says ages 5 and up. Like nowadays, no, I totally got that backwards, my bad. But yeah, so I was happy I saw that. I bought Star Wars figures from the thrift store before, new in package, and it turned out not being worth anything. One time I bought plushies from there for I paid like $2-3 each. One had a figure of some elephant guy. I can't remember his name. My buddy would know it, but it was like a blue elephant, and he sold by himself for I think it was like $15 to $25. I was like, holy hell. And had other figures like Yoda and all, but I sold an Ewok. He sold for around $20, and I gave the guy Yoda with it, because I mean they had their tags on there and all, but tags were kind of messed up, and it's one of those collectors that need to have like perfect condition things. So I told them that the tag was a little messed up, so I sent them Yoda for free and all that. But yeah, so I looked up online for King Zarkon here, new in package, and right now the last one that sold on eBay was sold for $24. So if I can somehow manage to sell him for 24, then that pays for my whole trip to the thrift store. Of course, it was like $13 at the pawn shop for those three, and this Blu-ray my I almost said my female wanted. Wow, that is so sexist. My fiance, but she wanted a Blu-ray, and I got those three games. So it came around $13, which wasn't bad at all, because normally I'd do $5 a game. But I got a deal this time, I guess. And, yeah. So let's hope, my buddy King Zarkon right here will sell for 24. And like I said, it pays for all that right there that I got from the thrift store. Okay, thanks for watching my video, and I will catch you guys later.